Dear finance professionals and students, welcome to podcast of Fca Deepak Rao, a practicing chartered accountant. Daily news and updates for 10th January 2025. At present, the microfinance sector is reeling under severe asset quality stress. The sectoral gross non-performing assets ratio rose to an 18-month high of 11.6% at the end of September. About 5 million micro borrowers, or nearly 6% of the total base as of November, took loans from 4 or more lenders, illustrating the extent of the indebtedness that has triggered defaults and caused a ballooning of bad loans in the lending industry, serving the most vulnerable customer segment. The number of borrowers taking loans from 3 or more lenders was 11 million, or 13% of the total microfinance borrower base of 85 million, as per a report from a credit bureau. The SEBI has revised norms for settling funds of clients inactive for over 30 days. Previously, trading members were required to settle such accounts within 3 working days, causing daily procedural inefficiencies. Based on recommendations, the SEBI has now mandated that these funds be settled on the upcoming settlement dates of the monthly running account settlement cycle as notified by the stock exchange. The RBI has issued the Master Direction Reserve Bank of India Credit Information Reporting Directions 2025, consolidating existing guidelines for regulated entities on credit information reporting. These directions have been issued under Section 11 of the Credit Information Companies Regulation Act 2005. The Reserve Bank of India has initiated a significant update to the financial reporting formats for cooperative banks under Section 29, read with Section 56 of the Banking Regulation Act 1949. Cooperative banks are mandated to prepare a balance sheet and profit and loss account as on the last working day of the year using the forms specified in the third schedule of the Act. These forms, originally notified in 1981, are now being revised to align with the evolving financial landscape and modern accounting standards. The Indian government is considering incentives for battery component manufacturing to support the electric vehicle industry. The Ministry of Heavy Industries is identifying components that need financial support. This plan aims to reduce import dependence and strengthen the local ecosystem for electric mobility and battery storage. Discussions and decisions on specifics are ongoing. Chinese companies are approaching the government seeking clearance for their executives or appointing locals on their boards, since Chinese nationals are unable to receive visas or the director identification number. The local unit of electronic component and electric vehicle manufacturer BYD has sought security clearance from the Ministry of Home Affairs to enable 2 Chinese executives on its board to get Indian visas. Only after obtaining the visa can BYD abide by the Companies Act that mandates one of the directors of a company to reside in India for at least 182 days a year. This podcast is sponsored by Sound of CA. We share because we care. Vande Mataram, Jai Hind.